I was muted the entire time. I was muted the entire time. That was a good time. Be quiet, Ariel. All right. Let me try this one more time. Good evening and welcome to Social Distancing Theatre. Lords, ladies, non-binary gentles, friends. Before we begin, allow me to express on behalf of the entire company our sincere gratitude to all frontline essential workers, including teachers who've gone back to school this week. We encourage all of you to please stay safe and healthy by wearing your masks and continuing to exercise proper social distancing. And as always, we express our support for those protesting and reaffirm the belief in terms so plain as to command their assent: Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and I began the social distancing players at the start of the COVID-19 crisis when our theatre and Renaissance festivals began to close, and thus we all found ourselves having to navigate performing in an online format, if we perform at all, and seeing opportunities dry up. So this project exists to give theatre and Renaissance festival performers some semi-quasi-gainful employment, whilst also keeping us connected with you, our audience. Through it all, we're maintaining our sense of community while creating something that is neither theatre nor broadcast TV, but something altogether new. And we are thrilled that you are here to be on this ride with us. Our great thanks go out to the Zenith players for sharing resources with us. To learn about them or to join one of their many excellent readings, please go to their Facebook page or to zenithplayers.com and click on their highly attractive donation button. Tonight's show is funded by viewers like you through an Indiegogo campaign so that our professional actors may get paid. To that end, one of the perks of the campaign is to join the cast, and several people have stepped up into those parts. While you can't join the on-screen cast tonight, you can join them at the after party backstage as a $10 perk. For $30, you can get a copy of the show's script signed by the author. I happen to know the guy. And for $100, you can get all of that plus a personalized sonnet. And if you want to join a future show, that's a $50 perk. Now, the social distancing players tonight include playing the part of Prospero, Tom Zadoico. Playing the part of Ariel, Eileen Ernest. Playing the part of Miranda, Christina Coyer. Playing the part of Fernando, Ezekiel Jackson. I love you. Playing the part of the Duke, Robbie Taylor. Playing the part of the Queen, Maisha Elenai. Playing the part of the Idiot and one half of the boat, Philippe Lavon. Playing the part of Caliban and the other half of the boat, Joel Casa. And playing the part of the Fool, David Makowski. And finally, introducing as Gonzalo, Persephone O'Keefe. She's somewhere. She's going to make her camera live. There she is! And then she's going to turn her camera off. And there we go. Oh, now let's get started. Friends, I am your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and you may cheer now!
Yay!
Huzzah!
Now,
Huzzah! Huzzah!
friends, when I say you should cheer, I need all of you to, frankly, just go insane. I need you to hoot, holler, clap, cheer, stomp your feet, whistle, throw small loved ones into the air. Basically, I am saying at home, yeet your babies. So, friends, I am Will Shakespeare, and you can cheer now!
Yay!
Huzzah!
Surrounded by
Huzzah!
It's okay, I guess.
Now,
Yay.
friends, this story is audience interactive, which means it requires all of your help. So when I say everybody says ooh, I need to hear all of you say ooh.
Ooh.
Everybody says ah. Let me hear you say ah.
Ah.
Dear God, what is that thing?
Dear God, what is that thing?
We have dramatic music
Dun, dun, dun.
and not very dramatic music. We have random sound effects of randomness. And we're going to start with a song. So I'm going to ask all my players to please make your cameras live. And I want everyone at home to take your hands and hit your lap 2 times. And then clap your hands 1 time. And then do that again. 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 Repeat. 'Cause I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here's my spout. Let me get all steamed up and hear me shout. Tip my other and pour me out. Sing it, I'm a little teapot. Now let me hear all of you sing it.
I'm a little teapot.
All right. Now Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Always designate your driver. Sing it.
Always
Designate your driver.
It is a cacophony of noise, and it is glorious and beautiful because it says make a joyful noise. It doesn't say you have to be on key or even all together in synchronicity with each other. But now we're gonna make it real. 'Cause Mary had a little lamb and sleeves was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Ba, 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 black sheep, yeah.
Black sheep.
That was my Run DMC moment. Now, friends, keep this beat going. For you are the few, the proud, the nerds. You might be thinking while sitting there at home on your couch or in the loo, and let's face it, you're probably watching this show on your phone while sitting on the toilet. No judgment, just stating a fact. You're probably thinking, Master Shakespeare, why are you calling me a nerd? People, you're sitting at home on a Wednesday night watching Shakespeare's The Tempest. It doesn't get any nerdier than this. But you are those who are the early adopters. You are those who wear red shirts and understand you will die first in this show. You are the ones who use the nerdy language. Words like bazinga and hodor and wibbly wobbly timey wimey. You are those who understand what this means. And you also understand that this is the way. And so you are my people, and I will lead you to freedom. Reach into the bottom of your heart, the cockle of your heart, the subcockle, your left big toe, your neighbor's pocket, and sing the final verse with me. For now, for you good people right here, right now, I would not be here doing this. I'd be at home. All right, I am at home. But I wouldn't have the camera turned on. But I would still be wearing velvet. So thank you for being here and giving us the best and greatest job in all the world. At the end of the show, or even during the show, if you love us, if you really, really love us, please throw some money into our tip jar. You can go to igg.me/at/Tempest 3-hour tour to contribute to the show and send these actors home with money in their pockets. Because you are such stuff as dreams are made on. Now sing this final verse with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, mental P, R, S, W, X, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Sing it loud.
Now I know my ABC.
Next time, won't you sing with me? Give yourselves applause!
Won't you sing with me?
Oh my goodness, that was amazing and brilliant, and I love that more than anything I've loved in the last 45 minutes. Now, friends, as my actors all turn their cameras off, we are going to begin this story the way all good stories begin, on a dark and stormy night, replete with dramatic music.
Dun, dun, dun.
A mighty
it?
ship is tossed about at sea, played by this person here. No, not that person. Gonzalo, go away. You're not there yet. And that person there. They join hands across the ocean, and they are rocked back and forth by wind. Give me wind.
Whoosh, whoosh,
And
whoosh,
waves. Give me waves.
whoosh.
And
Splash.
more, and more waves.
Splash.
Whoosh. And lightning strikes the ship, and everyone screams.
Crash.
Ah, and this being a play by Will Shakespeare, and the fact that they're both wearing red shirts, there are, in fact, no survivors.
Oh. Oh my God.
Seriously?
Yeah. What do you expect? You know what? I lied. There are many survivors.
Yes.
Oh my God.
This play is full of surprises. The storm that ruined the mighty ship was no ordinary storm, but a magical tempest caused by a wizard of no small reputation, Prospero. Yeah.
Ariel, my Sprite. Not my Coke, nor my Pepsi, rather my Sprite. I needs must have my wizardly accoutrement.
At this, Prospero's fairy servant, Ariel, flies into the scene.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on.
I said she flies into the scene.
Well, I had 2 tacos and they're getting rid of the Mexican pizza, so I might have indulged a little.
Oh, whatever.
Sweating. I've got the meat sweats.
Ariel?
Yes. Oh, Master, I have brought forth your wizardry bric-a-brac. I put the bric-a-brac on the mantle as you requested. It's
Next to the novelty salt shakers. Yes, very nice.
Yes, and the pirate rum with the little skull and crossbones. Yeah, so it's the bric-a-bracs here. Oh, and here is also your beard of wizardly beardiness.
I already have one, strange.
Yes. Oh, and here is your cloak of cloakiness. You told me not to go into that room, but I went into that room, so there you go.
I'm wearing my robe already, but thank you.
And look, I got you. I've delivered your wizardly stick of stickiness.
Oh, is it actually that?
Ew.
This just came in from Amazon this morning, so very good. Perfect. Yes. Excellent. Well, Ariel.
Oh, that rhymed.
So it did. Now, Ariel, what news?
Oh, Master, a mighty ship hath wrecked upon our shores.
But I know that part because I was there.
Don't take that tone with me. There are many, or at least several survivors.
'Tis well, good spirit. Now, go and discombobulate them. Cause mischief amongst them.
Yes, Master, if I do this, may I have my freedom? Can Dobby be a free elf?
Oh, shh! Do not say that name. Do you want to get us sued?
Of course not, Master. I do not wish to see this play get turfed out, but I would like my freedom!
Oh, Ariel, my sprite. Not my Dr. Pepper, not my Mountain Dew, but my sprite. We shall speak of this anon.
And so, Ariel flies out of the scene.
Oh. I just got comfortable, but
I said she flies out of the scene!
Stop yelling!
Oh, whatever. At this point, Prospero busies himself with magic-y magic.
Magic-y magic!
And Miranda, Prospero's daughter, comes into the scene full of laughter and life.
Oh, Daddy!
Oh, daughter, you're full of laughter and life. What cheer, young one?
Daddy, a ship hath wrecked upon our shores.
Oh, tell me more, youngling.
Well, I've never seen a ship before, but only our tiny rowboat. Do you think that there may be survivors?
Quite possibly, yes.
Do you think that any of those survivors may be people?
Quite probably, yes.
Do you think that any of the survivors who are people are boys?
Wait, what?
I think I like boys now. I mean, I've never met one, so I really don't know, but I think I do.
Oh no, I'm not ready for this just yet. You, Missy, are grounded.
But Daddy!
That's right, grounded. So go back to your room, which just so happens to be the rest of the entire island.
And so Miranda goes off, skipping away, laughing into the night. At this moment, Prospero is faced with the reality that his little girl seems to be growing up.
I am faced with the reality that my little girl seems to be growing up.
I just said,
Don't know if I'm ready for this.
now, who should come into the scene now but his ill-tempered and misshaven manservant, the mooncalf Caliban?
Master!
Don't do that. What news, thou misshapen, ill-tempered, illiterate varmint?
Well, that was slightly hurtful. Anyway, a ship has crashed on our shores.
And
I would like to eat the dead.
no, that is ghoulish. It's not even October.
Oh, well. Then I'd like to eat the survivors.
That's still rather disgusting.
But let me marry your daughter.
But that's somehow even worse. What is wrong with you?
Give me candy. I'm almost
Go
dead.
away with the mooncalf. Begone, monster.
And Caliban ran away, howling into the night.
Ooh.
Oh, sounds like he had some of that bad cheese again. Oh, this is a pickle. What to do? I have already caused a violent storm. A tempest, if you will.
Ooh, he said the title. I love it when they do that.
Okay, excuse me, monologuing here.
Sorry.
Where was I? Oh, yes, right. I have brought my enemies here to my island, and here they will play by my rules. But what to do about my daughter? She certainly is having some crazy notions lately. You know what? I'll just focus on that later. Out of sight, out of mind. Right now, my plans are in motion.
And with that, Prospero put on his cloak of invisibility.
Oh, I don't need a cloak to become invisible.
Oh?
Yes, I can simply just reach up here and turn off my camera.
Nice.
Does that mean that we're all invisible then?
Not you, no. Only some of us. The
Oh,
magic ones.
That's wonderful. It's always the same story. The rich get rich with their invisibility, their mountains of candy, and I'm just sitting here in the dark.
Aww.
Now, you may think that you feel sorry for Caliban right now, but go read the original play and your mind's going to be changed a bit. Now, meanwhile, on the other side of the island, wandering about, we meet a trio of figures led by the Queen of Naples. Hail to the Queen.
Oh, woe is me. I have lost my son. He's gone. I fear that he's drowned.
Your son is dead.
Now, before I introduce this next character who spoke from off screen, allow me to prepare you all for him. For the Duke of Milan is an evil man, an ugly man, a man who smells of goat cheese.
Is that really how you're going to bring me into the show, you old pirate?
I meant to say that he's a smooth man, a handsome man, sporting a classy cape and an even classier mustache.
You're not going to mention evil.
Would we say evil?
Ha ha!
Oh, dang it, he charmed me.
But as I was saying, Your Grace, your son is probably dead. He likely drowned in the waters surrounding this island and has since become food for the sharks.
No!
I know. Gonzalo, you old honest lord, what advice do you have to offer for Her Majesty the Queen?
Don't do it yet. Just turn it back off. Turn it back off.
No, Gonzalo, you can come in at this moment, because at this, Gonzalo, a frail, wizened old man, helpfully played by this small child right here, steps forward into the scene, holding up her arms for quiet, and says with the utmost serenity,
Please, Your Grace, heed my wide words. Don't panic.
I feel better now.
Works every time.
And so we go now to the other side of the island, where we meet an idiot and a fool.
We're lost. We're shipwrecked. What will we do?
I don't know, little buddy.
And he hits him with his hat.
Oh! Well, where will we find food to eat?
I don't know, little buddy.
And he hits him with his hat again.
Well, why do you keep it? What do we drink?
I don't know, little buddy.
And he hits him with his hat for a third time.
Well, why do you keep hitting me?
I don't know, little buddy.
And as he hits him with his hat again, and they just begin to hit each other back and forth with respective hats, who wanders into the scene but the mooncalf, Caliban? He is struck with wonder and begins to worship them.
I am struck with wonder by you. You two are like gods to me.
Did he just call us gods?
I don't know, little buddy.
And he hits him with his hat.
No, I said you were like gods, but close enough. You do have such impressive headwear. I shall worship you. I'm not worthy. Give me candy.
What is he?
I don't know, little buddy.
I shall show you what is good to eat. I shall show you what is good to drink. I shall take you to the best and most exclusive nightclubs.
Well, do you really think that he knows all the best nightclubs on the island?
I don't know, little buddy.
And as the idiot and the fool continue to hit each other with the hats back and forth, and Caliban worships them, nattily dressed for doing so, whilst lying through his teeth about getting them into the curtain. I mean, you need a 6-month reservation. Even I can't get in. Let's go back to the center of the island, where Prospero has been watching all of this transpire from a distance.
Ariel, report. What news?
Master, they are discombobulated. They have no idea where they are, nor why it all transpires.
Excellent. Well, and you cleaned the bathroom, I see.
I did. I left no stone unturned.
Excellent.
And now, Master, 'tis time to speak of my freedom.
Ariel, I said we shall speak of this anon.
Ah, and anon is here, for now is the anon of before. Were it otherwise, anon would never arrive. Ah. And now let us speak plain, my dear and good-hearted master. I wish to be a free spirit, able to waft on the winds like a fart in the sands of time, upon my say-so, and do no one bidding save my own.
Ariel, my sprite, not my tab, nor my RC Cola, nor my Diet Dr. Pepper, which some people claim tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper, but they lie.
Liars.
Nor even my Dr. Thunder or Mr. Peerbore 8-treat soda. It shall be done. Thou shalt have thy freedom before this day is through.
Pinky promise?
All right, pinky promise.
Get in there.
Yeah, and now, dear spirit, make the travelers fearful. Make them tremble and doubt their senses. Make them wet their pants. I depend upon you. All must be made right for my plan to work. You saw what I did there? Good.
Oh, you really napped him good.
Yes.
About that.
Yes?
Sure, this super convoluted plot will even make any sense to people once 'tis laid bare.
Yeah, that's not my problem. Now go.
And so Ariel flies out of the scene to go do her duty.
Duty.
Because I'm the absolute shit.
Oh, okay. Now, and Prospero goes invisible once more.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes.
Cool. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, we meet one final new character, replete with dramatic music.
Dun, dun, dun.
He shakes the seawater out of his hair, strides mightily onto the beach, and declares,
"My name is Fernando. My ship has been wrecked. My mother, I fear, has been lost to the sea. I must start my life here anew, possibly as a rustic shepherd or something likewise adorable and sexy in equal measure. But soft, what nymph comes strolling along the forest path just there?
for you. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Sorry.
Oh my. What are you? Who are you? Are you from the shipwreck?
Yeah.
Are you, in fact, a person?
Yeah.
Oh my! Are you then a boy?
Yeah.
Goodness! I think I like boys now. Do I like you?
Oh, yes.
Be my boyfriend. Follow me home. Meet my daddy.
What now?
We are destined to be each other's greatest love. I am Miranda. Who are you, sweet stranger?
I am Fernando, for there is something in the air this night. The stars are bright. Fernando.
Oh, forgive me, new love of my life. I was distracted. Could you say that again?
Apologies. I am Fernando, for there is something in the air this night. The stars are bright.
And then he falls to his knees. He beats his chest and cries out his own name.
Fernando!
Yeah, I heard you the first time. I just love the drama in which you declare it all.
And so, Miranda and Fernando take hands and run away into the center of the island, laughing into the night. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Queen of Milan is still beside herself with grief. And she is muted still.
I have no words. Whatever shall I do without my son? He was the best part of me.
Have a drink and get over it. And bottle up your grief. Put it in a little corner of your heart. Open it up once a year, maybe. Have a cry when no one's looking and move along with your life. Meet another person and have another baby if you miss your son so very much. It's the circle of life.
It was your shoddy ship that wrecked us here. This is your fault.
You know, that ship saved my life quite a few times. She's the fastest hunk of junk in the Mediterranean.
Was, perhaps. But now we're here on this benighted island, and my son is gone.
Please, Your Grace, heed my wise words. Don't panic.
I feel better now.
Like I said before, 60% of the time, it works every time.
But then Ariel enters and begins to make the most fearsome sounds that have e'er been heard. She howls like a wolf. And so do all the spirits of the island.
Ooh.
She hoots like a spooky owl. And so do all the spirits of the island. She screeches like a spider monkey.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I don't actually know what that sounds like.
Just make it up.
Oh, okay. Awooga!
And so do all the spirits of the island.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, Caliban, the idiot, and the fool also hear Ariel's howling. But so that we can all hear her, not just see her mouth move.
Oh, you can't hear me? Hold on. Wait. Can you hear me now?
In a really creepy way, yes, we can hear you.
Oh, good.
And hooting. And screeching.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know, little buddy.
And he hits him with his hat.
Guys, this is nothing of which to be feared. This is simply the mischief of the sprite Ariel.
Do you mean the Coke?
Or the Pepsi?
No, no, no. I mean the Jolt Cola. No, no, no. The Sprite. The Sprite. She pokes and she prods and she pinches and she purloins. She torments me with memories of past and futures foregone. She refuses to give me any of her stash of candy, and I'm down to just 2 pieces.
And the howling and hooting and screeching continues.
His hair was perfect.
I'm afraid.
Mommy. Man, I wet my pants.
No. You two are not gods. You're just an idiot and a fool. I don't believe in you. I only believe in me.
And that represents the beginnings of Scientology. Meanwhile, in the center of the island, Miranda goes to see her father.
Daddy, 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 Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Look what I found. He followed me home. We're getting married and we are in love.
Wait, what? Again, who are you? Also, you're getting married?
Mm-hmm.
No. Hi, Dad. What's for lunch? Just, I'm getting married to a total stranger. Oh, kids today. I blame TikTok.
Oh, hi, Daddy. What's for lunch?
SpaghettiOs.
Again?
Well, it's either that or last night's pot roast.
SpaghettiOs is fine.
Okay, then.
This family is so weird.
Are we good?
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay. I'm getting married. This is my one true love, and he's so handsome, and we're gonna be in love forever. And oh my goodness, you should see how
Whoa,
big his
take a
ears.
breath. Take a breath, daughter mine. There's a lot to take in. All right, then. So, young man, who are you?
I am Fernando, for there is something in the air this night. The stars are bright. Fernando.
Sorry, what?
I am Fernando, for there is something in the air this night. The stars are bright.
And then he falls to his knees. He beats his chest, rips open his shirt.
Fernando! I've lost my earpiece. Oh no.
Back off, ladies. He's mine.
I am sorry. I'm not impressed. A man who cannot keep his earpiece in. Besides, you're just a little too extra.
Anything. What do you think I should do?
To impress me, you must do needless feats of physical strength.
And so Fernando begins to do push-ups, whilst Prospero waxes philosophic.
You do look, my son, in a moved sort, as if you were dismayed. Be cheerful, sir. Our revels now are ended. These our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. Oh, Fernando, you can switch to crunches now. Yes,
wondrous.
And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers and the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, ye all which inherit it, shall dissolve. And like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a wreck behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
But what does all that mean?
Don't ask me. You know, they found a lot of paraphernalia in Shakespeare's garden.
Well, I would deny it if I liked. I could deny anything if I liked.
But there is one more task I must ask of ye.
Name it, father of my beloved.
The burpee.
Not the burpee!
Yes, the burpee.
And so, Fernando stands tall. He assumes the athlete's pose. He executes the most perfect burpee that's ever been witnessed by human or beast alike. Huzzah! Ha ha!
That's my man.
You have truly proven yourself worthy of my respect and my daughter's love.
Human ways of doing things are so bizarre.
Ariel, my sprite, my spirit. How fares the queen and her followers?
Confined together in the same fashion as you gave in charge, the queen and the duke abide, and the remainder brimful of sorrow and dismay. But chiefly him that you termed sir, the good old Lord Gonzalo, his tears run down his beard. It's kind of gross, actually. If you now beheld them, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit? Wouldst I give them a tissue?
Oh, mine would, sir, were I human. But I'm not, so I don't care that much.
Fair enough. Now does my project gather to a head. My charms crack not.
At this moment, all the rest of the players enter the scene at the center of Prospero's island. The Queen and the Duke, the Idiot and the Fool, the good old Lord Gonzalo, and also Caliban, the Mooncalf.
Prospero?
I shall let you all know my most clever plot, what hath transpired, and how it came to pass through a highly elaborate and very expensive flashback sequence. Many years ago, I was myself the Duke of Milan, and I ruled with a fair and just hand, focused on literacy and bringing mutual understanding to both the magical world and the mundane.
If you say so yourself.
I just did.
Oh.
My brother Antonio, an evil man, a cunning man, a man who showers compliments into the ears as surely as another man may pour poison.
Is Prospero outing himself as a supervillain? The Duke seems to be a decent guy to me.
No, my brother coveted my power. Oh, yes, he may look great in a cape.
I should look great in a cape. I get them at Lando Capes, and you can too. Just use my special offer code.
Enough!
Lando
There will be time enough for your special codes later. I am monologuing here. Now, where was I? Yes. My brother coveted my power. He convinced the great lords of Milan that he was more responsible than I.
Yep. I'm responsible these days. It's the price you pay for being so successful.
Oh, and then he put my daughter and I into a boat. He sailed us away with only my magical books for our solace.
Is this true?
Everything you've heard about me is true.
People, this is my story, mine.
I'm so sorry, love. My dad is a bit much sometimes. He's just, magic.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Everyone's got weird family.
Well, anyway, we landed on this island and I met Caliban. His mother, Sycorax, a sea witch with great powers, had imprisoned Ariel in a tree. I cut her out, kept Caliban as a kind of pet with promises of candy, and set about to have you all crash here so that your son and my daughter may meet and fall in love. After that, you'd be so happy to see your son again that you'd help me get my dukedom back, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I'm weirdly good with all of this.
Haven't you heard one thing he said? He crashed us here on this island. He schemed to have your son and his daughter fall in love. That's just sick. Oh, by the way, Miranda, I'm your uncle, Antonio. We've never met, so I have a backlog of birthday gifts to give you.
Oh,
Daddy,
Uncle Antonio doesn't seem evil.
No, don't fall for it. He's completely evil. He went out on the weekends and he never invited me. He never picked me for dodgeball.
Because you never dodged. You never dipped. You never dove. You only rarely danced. You never dodged.
Nothing has changed.
I can dodge a wrench. I can dodge a ball. Besides, I was studying. And anyway, this is my story. And I say that you're evil. So deal with it.
Fine. If it makes you feel better, brother mine, I'll be the villain of the piece.
Oh, Smolder.
Damn right. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm an Aquarius.
Hey, funny, me too. Kooky.
People, we have a play.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Sorry.
Queen, unmute yourself. Queen, unmute yourself. Do you care about this?
Button? I did. It's evil.
Wasn't me.
Not this time.
Well.
I care not about any of that. For my son was dead, and now he
Mom.
lives.
Mom?
Son.
I wasn't ever dead. No, Mom, I'm here. I was washed ashore just like you.
Shh. Mummy's here now.
What happens to us now?
I don't know, little buddy.
Do they do this a lot?
You have absolutely no idea.
Well, then it seems only fair that the two of you shall get your own sequel.
Yeah, why not? We can all only fail upward in this story.
Master, as you're leaving, I want the island. It's mine by right.
Oh, I suppose you're right. You were first here after all. I just kind of claimed it for my own once I got here, sort of like Columbus.
True story.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Now the mountain of candy is mine.
Good luck with your diabetes.
Daddy?
Yes.
Did you mean it when you said that you wanted for me and Fernando to be married?
Verily, daughter, for the two of you will usher in a season of new hope.
Ha! I understood that reference. I see what you did there. Now, my love, as soon as we return to Naples, let us get married. But wait, how will we return? Our ship was wrecked upon the rocks.
Ah, your ship is not wrecked. It is safe in harbor. What you experienced was just my art and some very expensive special effects provided by Ariel and Lucas Sight and Sound.
Yes, they were very expensive, but much like a Netflix budget, it all happened off screen.
Yes.
Well, you'll cruise in splendor on my ship what brought us here, the Milanese Falcon. It made the Magellan run in only 12 leagues. But what of me, brother mine, if you're retaking the ducal seat?
Well, following the themes of this play, brother, and that of the Peter Principle, you will become the governor of a city in the clouds, far, far away.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
But what are you talking about? It's a literal cloud city. It's in the clouds. Doesn't get any cooler than that.
No.
Master!
Yes.
Is the time, my lord, you said our work should cease?
Why, there's my dainty Ariel. My Sprite, not my Coke, my Pepsi, my Mountain Dew, my Dr. Pepper, my Tab, my Diet Right, my RC Cola, my Faygo, my Stewart's Root Beer, my Reed's Ginger Brew, my Diet Dr. Thunder, my generic store brand. But my Sprite, I shall miss thee. But yet thou shalt have freedom. Thou art freed. Now fly, my pretty, fly!
Ariel, you truly will belong with us among the clouds.
Oh, look who's excited about moving there now that there's a flying sprite.
Damn right.
Prospero, please heed my wise words. Don't panic.
Oh, you've shaved. Oh, but I do feel better.
Like I said, it works every time.
As they all happily boarded the Milanese Falcon to leave the new kingdom of Calabania forever.
I just aimed at that, and all the candy is mine.
Prospero was left alone to put aside his wizardly and worldly accoutrement and have these final thoughts.
Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own, which is most faint now, 'tis true. I must be here confided by you. In a Zoom meeting, oh well. Virtual connection is a spell that can hold us all and sometimes bind us to each other. And we may find we are not so different, you and I, but one and the same by and by. When you have the choice of being right or kind, let kindness win and leave none behind. As you from crimes would pardoned be, let your indulgence set me free.
He takes his bow, and you applaud. For you've heard a tale of a fateful trip that started nearly an hour ago when Shakespeare wrecked a ship. The protagonist was a wizard man, the characters deadly dead, and you may be sitting here thinking this plot is convoluted. It's super convoluted.
Yes. It's a super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. When I wrote it down, I got a lot of hostile stares for. It's the kind of thing you exit pursued by a bear for. A super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna die. 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 Because my uncle killed my dad and married my sweet mother. I was shipped off to sea with my identical twin brother. We got shipwrecked and we were separated from each other. I met a guy in Venice and his girlfriend he did smother. It's a super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. When I wrote it down, I got a lot of hostile stares for. It's the kind of thing you exit pursued by a bear for. Super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna die. I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna die. I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna die. I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna. I traveled all around the world, my money was all spent. I wound up in Verona, where I met two clever gents. Their sister drank some poison and pretended to be dead. Switched places with a prostitute and wound up in my bed. It's a super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. When I wrote it down, I got a lot of hostile stares for. It's the kind of thing you exit pursued by a bear for. Super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna die. I'm getting murdered. Keychain, I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna die. I'm getting murdered, I'm gonna die. I'm telling you, there's no need to dismay. Just check your watch and ask yourself, just how long is this play? And if this is the dumbest thing you've heard in all your lives, trust us, it's not half as stupid as the Merry Wives. It's a super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. When I wrote it down, I got a lot of hostile stares for. It's the kind of thing you exit pursued by a bear for. Super convoluted plot that no one really cares.
Get in!
So you could also do it backwards, which would be 4 cares really, 1 no. Plot convoluted super AFs, but that's really going too far. It's a super convoluted plot that no one really cares for. When I wrote it down, I got a lot of hostile stares for. It's the kind of thing you exit pursued by a bear for. Super convoluted plot that no one really cares for.
Lords and ladies, friends, gentles all, that's the show. This is your cast. Everyone on stage, please take your bows. Everyone. Friends, this has been the Tempest, a 3-hour tour. And I'd like to thank all of you for being here tonight. Thank you for joining us. As always, thank you to the Zenith players for sharing their digital resources with us. For more information about them, please go to their Facebook page and zenithplayers.com. Whilst over at zenithplayers.com, click on the very attractive donation button. You can still contribute to the Indiegogo campaign for this show that's funding it, so that our professional players can each go home with as much money as possible. Visit igg.me/8/Tempest 3-hour tour to support the actors, and that link is in the show description, is also in the comments of the show. Remember, you can join after the you can join the after party, which starts in just a couple of minutes for just the $10 level. And if you'd like to take home a copy of the script, that's $30. Now, please join me next Friday, September 18th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the red carpet premiere of my brand new show with Andrew McKee of Life's Affair. It's called Shakespeare Reviews. It's where we take the cinematic adaptations of Shakespeare's work and tell you all of our opinions about them. And in 2 weeks, on Wednesday, September 23rd, I hope you'll join me for my ticketed event, The Shakespeareans, Romeo and Juliet, the Flying Implement of Doom edition, part of a new monthly series. Tickets are only $10 each per person or per household. That's on you, your call. And they are available on eventbrite.com. The show only has 50 seats available, so get them while they last. Upcoming social distancing player shows include Titus Andronicus, for kids, and Dan Wenzel's Six Lovers in Florence. Both shows will be coming up over the next month and a half, and I hope that you'll follow our Facebook page to stay up to date. Join members of the cast on Sunday morning for a brunch time watch party of this show. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern right here. Eat your pancakes with us whilst we all make fun of the show that we just did. Now, from all of us in the social distancing players, thank you. A million times thank you. I can make no other reply but thanks and thanks and ever thanks. You are such stuff as dreams are made on. I love you. You love me. It's mutual glorious affection. Be safe, wear your masks, and love each other. Good night, everyone.
Goodbye.
Don't panic.